Hi everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Vechain. Once again, thank you for your continued support. We're above 80k subs now. I can't believe it. Honestly, I can't believe it. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. And also, all the comments and everything that I receive is unbelievable. Thank you very, very much, okay? I had a bit of a celebratory drink last night. That's why I'm a little bit late to the party today. So I had a little bit of a celebratory drink on that 80k because you've got to celebrate these little milestones. It's part and parcel of all of it, so it's great. Thank you to each and every one of you for taking your time out to comment, like, share, and obviously get involved in the community there in Telegram. And a big thumbs up to the Telegram team there, the admin team, captain, all of you. You know, all of you that are involved running that show. So it's great, brilliant, fantastic, marching forward. So right now, Vechain, look, zooming out on the daily, because like I always say to you, if in doubt, zoom out, okay? And always just take a nice little step back and zoom out as much as you can and just get a broader picture of what's going on. So on the whole of it, Vechain looks relatively healthy at the minute. But I'm always going to be truthful with you. You know, there is a particular pattern that's forming just there on the daily, which is relatively bearish. I'm always going to tell you the truth. And if a support line is broken, you can immediately see, I can see from looking at that, if we lose a level of support, you're going down to test that 0.9 cents. So that's the truth of it. So this is why you have to invalidate that high there, okay, at 0.278,395.88. If you fail to get up there and invalidate that, then you're rolling over and you're effectively forming a double top M pattern on the daily. Look at this. Okay, this is why you always zoom out. Look at this double M top pattern, okay? And you can see you're rolling over. But what you've done on this retracement here, which is what I said to you, you don't need to lose that particular level. And look where the wick was yesterday on the daily time frame, okay? Look where the wick was. Look where it found support on the golden ratio. So that's really good. That's a big thumbs up. But it's not out the woods yet, because this is effectively a double top. When you zoom out on the daily, you can see it more. Look, so it goes up, it's created a base in the middle, a level of support, gone up and failed to make a higher high, so you're making lower highs, you're effectively rolling over, running out of steam effectively. And you can see that if you lose a key level of support, you have a target, okay? So what we'll do, we'll drop this in here. This is a key level of support. Just like I said to you, if you start to drop lower than 0.0618, the golden ratio, and you start to roll over, you're forming a reversal wave, and it basically is adding more precedent to the fact that you're rolling over. Do you see that? This is why you need the support now. You need Vechain to march on and carry out this next impulsive wave off this base here of this 0.618. I'm always going to be truthful with you. So yeah, effectively, if it does start to lose this key level of support right now, you could effectively give a big tick. And this is what I've said to you, because I know we've painted this bottom here, but you can see the structure just there, the close. Do you see that? The open and the close of that candle. That's your structure. That's your support right there, and it sits on 0.786. So effectively, if you do see Vechain rolling over, losing the golden ratio, and then losing the 0.786 on the Fibonacci retracement there. So effectively what you can do, you can see from like the candle there, roughly something like this. Okay, you've gone down. You fell down to the support base there around about 40%. Do you see that from the top, the all-time high basically? And you can see if you lose this particular level of support, if you went down another 40% from that point, yeah, bang, right down there on that support line. So you can see it's basically paralleling up. It's in play. Basically, I'm not going to disillusion you. It is in play, and the only way it will be invalidated is if you break this high. So right now you do need to see Vechain start to march on from here and get some support, because it's looking relatively healthy. I'm not going to lie to you, it is looking relatively healthy. You've had the bounce off the 0.618. You're looking nice on the daily right now. You're getting supported off the 20 EMA on the daily. Okay, look at the curl in the daily right there. It's looking relatively healthy for continuation. So if you can just adhere to this support on the daily and not fall through it, then you will start to creep up and you will start to make that high, invalidating this A, B, C correction down to there. And that is the full transparency of it, okay? But at the moment, as long as Vechain continues to sort of roll over like this, then this double M top pattern, the A, B, C, larger correction, is in play. And I'll always tell you the truth, okay? So it doesn't mean that it's gonna go down there. It's just something that, unless it does something, i.e. breaks this high, then it will roll over and go back down to there. So with that, you know, we can still jump in and out of trades, okay? And the best way you can jump in and out of trades is zooming in on the hourly time frame. So zoom in on the hourly time frame. Yeah, so just there's a particular pattern just there that's played out already, okay? And in all this chop and consolidate, because that's what it's doing, it's basically consolidate, it's rolling over, it's consolidating, it's backtesting support. If it falls through that support, it carries out that larger pattern, okay? If it bounces and carries on, breaks the high, invalidates it and moves on, basically. So right now, it is holding support on the daily 20, which is crucial. It is holding the 0.618 as well, golden ratio, which is really, really important as well. You can see it's wicked down to it, basically. So right now, on the hourly time frame, you can find lovely little patterns here and there. Okay, so just here you've got this double bottom pattern that's effectively playing out. It might have already played out, so you can see when you come down, you're making a low, you're coming back up, you're making finding a level of support, resistance, coming back down, you're making a higher low. And then what you've got a bit of reversal pattern just there. So from there to neckline down, and you can see that it's gone up and it's basically played out. Do you see that? It broke that support, it broke that resistance, boom, up, played out perfectly. So that's good. So that's good, because just here you've got another pattern. I don't know if we targeted this. We might have targeted this, but this is basically a double M top. Do you see like what we're targeting now in the daily time frame? Okay, this is a prime example of what we're targeting, where you've gone up, you've made a high, and you're running out of steam and you're rolling over, and then you lose support. Okay, the support is created in the middle where you make the high, you roll over, support in the middle, and you roll over like that, and you make a secondary high, which is a lower high. It's a big signal you're running out of steam effectively. And if you start to fall through the support, look what happens. You go down. Okay, don't ask me why it is this target, but look at that, boom, perfect. So that's a prime example of what's happening on the daily time frame there. If you continue to lose the support and roll over, the target, the 0.9 cents, will be met, and there's nothing anyone can do about it unless Vechain gets supported now, bounces off support, the 0.618, doesn't go any lower than that, continues to go up, and breaks that high, invalidates the larger ABC correction. That's the truth. I've just shown you the pattern. Double M top pattern. This is on the hourly time frame. Okay, and just because it's on the daily doesn't mean it can't happen. You know, it's a double M top pattern on the daily where you've gone up, made a high, rolling over, found a key level of support. You're making a secondary high which is lower, so effectively a descending triangle. Okay, and it's a reversal pattern. So that's basically Vechain. Keep an eye on them key levels of support that I've given you. Obviously, the 0.786 is the support line on the daily time frame. So if, for example, if you start to see Vechain on the daily close below this particular level of support, that's where you could see this double M top pattern come into play. Do you see this? Do you see this? Okay. Now I've just shown you on the hourly, you've got to make a high, you're rolling over, you're making a lower high, and effectively, if you start to roll over and lose this level of support, you will see that larger correction. Okay, so this is what I mean about it needs to adhere to this level of support, this 20 EMA. You need to see Vechain adhering to it now, marching onwards and upwards, and hugging it as support and not falling through it, because if it does, it's going to creep you up and it's going to make you break that high continuation. Okay, so if we look on the daily time frame here, here's another example of a double M top pattern just there that played out. So effectively you've gone up there, look, you've made a high, you've rolled over, you found a level of support in the middle, you've made a secondary high which is lower than that high, so you're losing steam. Okay, and then just here you've got the support line in the middle just there. Okay, because you go on the body of the candles, because that's the close, okay, the open and the close, and that's what you do. That's where the support is carried out, and you can see that when it rolls over, it lost support, the level of support through there, and what did it do? It corrected. And where did it correct? I'll show you exactly where it corrected. Boom. Simple as that. So that's why that particular pattern is so important, okay, in Vechain. So I'm always going to be transparent with you. I see a lot of YouTubers just saying, you know, it's going to the moon and stuff like that, but I'll always give you the best entry points that I can, and always be transparent with you, basically. So yeah, that's Vechain. We need, I know it's looking good, it is looking good, I'm not lying to you, it's looking really good, but you do need to continue to see it adhere to this support line now, the daily 20, okay, back test it support before we can march on, get that high out of the way, and invalidate this A, B, C correction down to 9 cents. So that's Vechain. I'll be back tomorrow with an update. I really do appreciate all your support, okay, all your support, every single one of you that's commenting on the videos. You're taking time out to like, you know, the fact that you're watching the videos as well, thank you very much, okay, and sharing them. It's amazing. I hope, you know, the comments that I get, that they're really good, and they say that it's helping you, and it's giving you a level of education as well, which is really important to me, that it is helping you in that sense. So wherever you are in the world, okay, I want you to have a really good Friday, and stay strong, stay healthy, and stay safe, most importantly, and yeah, stay tuned, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye bye.